There's more adventure later tonight on Fantasy Island, but before that, it's time to meet the Thamesmen.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Well, you kind of know how I am. Hi, I'm George. I'm in Los Angeles.
I'm Alex. I'm in San Francisco, and you reached the Thamesmen. We are the absolute quality light entertainment stroke food channel. We just did the pickle off. After we finished it, go back and watch that. George and I had a pickle something for each other to eat, and it was disgusting.
I still argue mine was pretty good, but we'll see. Anyway, first annual pickle off. It's live and direct on the Thamesmen.
Oh, God Almighty! Anyway,
we're looking to compete with ESPN. Yeah, new channel. Yeah, exactly. Or the Food Network.
The Thamesmen Food Channel.
Yeah, exactly. And sporting competitions.
Absolutely. Anyway,
I don't feel very well. I'll be honest with you, but I blame you entirely.
Anyway, how you been?
I'm good. Apart from that, I'm good. It's another day. It's actually a Sunday here. I had a great day. Life goes on, and so I've been traveling a lot, but no more traveling for a couple of weeks, so we can get back to full production.
You have been traveling a huge amount, haven't you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, too much. So
I mean, that's the old pickle off, you know. We're going to go back to our roots. We're going to go back to music. We're going to forget all this. Oh dear. Pickling, stupid idea, and we're going to go back, and I've got something for you because I saw a little clip and I just stopped it because I thought we've got to stop and watch this.
Okay, so what is it? Tell us about it. What have you found?
I found Queen and George Michael. It's a rehearsal.
Okay,
and it's for Somebody to Love, and I think it was rehearsal for Live Aid.
Oh, really? Okay.
Oh,
no, it says in 1992.
Freddie Mercury tribute. Yeah. So obviously, because Freddie was live at Live Aid. So it was a big concert afterwards. And then he stepped in, and I saw a little bit, and it was like, you are kidding me. So I stopped it immediately, and I winged it over to you so we could watch it together.
Okay, I can't wait. Yeah, because George Michael was another Thamesman, wasn't he?
He was. He lived in the same village I did.
Yeah,
and he used to go down. So George and I grew up down Thames. It was this weird place of rock stars, wasn't it?
Yeah, it just seemed to be an inordinate amount of them knocking around the whole time.
You know why?
Why?
Because basically everyone made them. This is how my dad did it. He made a load of money. He got in a car. He drove about an hour and a half. And made sure he's always on the side for Heathrow, and drove an hour and a half out, and then thought that's far enough, and that's where they all stopped, and so they could all get to the studios and fly out. So once one went, then they all went there. But George Michael bought this beautiful house down there, and he bought it from Richard Wilson, my sister's godfather.
Oh, really?
Solicitor, yeah, that is his old house,
and it was right by the river. You could see it from the bridge, couldn't you?
Yeah, and he used to. I remember when he moved in and into the village, and I remember one time I was down Victoria Wine, and there was he was tall, and there was this really tall guy there, and he had leather coat all the way down to a black leather coat all the way down to his kind of. And
he thought, "Hey, rock star."
Yeah, absolutely, and I thought, oh God, look at him. Who the fuck does he think he is? And he turned around and thought, oh, it's George Michael, isn't it? Is it? But no, it was cool. It was really nice. No, I never met him. You never knew when he was there, when he wasn't there. You never knew, but he died there.
Yeah, no, he did. That was very sad. But also in the same village or just up the hill was Genetic Recording Studios, which was Martin Rushent, wasn't it? Yeah. Who did like a whole load of punk stuff. And also he did, I think the band 999, wasn't it? Martin Rushent. And
he did loads of stuff.
Yeah, he did loads of stuff. And so he was just there and Goring as well, wasn't he?
But I'm checking then. So when Alvin sold his studio to
Richard Branson.
Gilmore.
Gilmore.
So Gilmore bought it, and then you know who he sold it to? Trevor Horn. So that's where Trevor Horn's studio is, and that's 5 miles to up the hill, the other hill.
Hook End Manor. Yeah.
Hook End Manor. Anyway. So George Michael, is doing Somebody to Love. So, I mean, let's listen to this.
Let's check it out.
Yeah.
Are you ready, sir?
And remember, this is just a rehearsal.
Okay.
So the sound is not going to be perfect.
Okay.
But you're probably going to get a more realistic kind of vignette of their kind of life, really.
Okay.
All right. 3, 2, 1, boom.
Somebody, anybody,
Wow.
Oh, wow.
How fascinating. How completely, like, brilliant. Like, yeah, you said sound quality not great, but it didn't matter. It did not matter.
Nah. Well, there's so much to talk about. First of all, right, George Michael's voice.
You know, when Freddie Mercury died, they're sort of like going hunting around looking for people. It could have been George Michael. He was brilliant.
Absolutely just magnetic as well. So good looking. He was in the
ridiculously good looking guy.
Yeah, absolutely. And in his peak of the prime, and his voice was just magnificent.
Well, I mean, he was a complete star in his own right. He didn't need to be Freddie Mercury. He was George Michael, wasn't he? He was huge, if you think about it, at that time.
But, you know, kind of, I mean, like, sure. I mean, like, I know Wham and this and that and whatever, but it wasn't my kind of, you know, my style music. But now going back and just, and putting all my ego aside, and that band's cool and that band's not cool. Put all that aside, and you just see his pure talent. Crazy voice, crazily good.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You know, he was astounding, you know. And so, that's why, even after Wham, you know, George Michael as a solo artist was huge. You know, he had a huge career, you know, if you think about it, you know, and then he had some troubles, didn't he? You know.
Yeah. And then the band, obviously, because they were still hot from, they were still in their prime, and they were great. Just relaxed, you know, and so professional.
And then you got David Bowie just hanging around the back, smoking a cigarette, watching
I'm really getting into it. Was that Lenny Kravitz next to him?
I don't know who that was. Or was that Terence? I don't know. I don't think it was Lenny Kravitz. I was wondering if it was Terence Trent D'Arby or not, but I don't know. So,
but Bowie was really into it, and then so
how could you not be?
I know, but you know, it's still he's still not along, and you're right. But then you know, can you imagine having the balls just to be, you know, if you were George Michael? And at that moment, having Queen back you up, you are doing Freddie Mercury's part, and there's Bowie just nodding away in the corner, and still having, you know, just being that great. It was
but it was a lovely like piece of history, you know, like the. I wonder. We should look around and see if there's any video of that if that was the rehearsal. Where was the tribute concert performance? And see that as well, you know.
I don't know why, but I don't want to. That for me was them relaxed. That was them, chilling. That was them no show. They're not performing as in terms of, you know, the cameras or what. They didn't think they were being watched. That was just them, their talent, and them playing. And I just thought it was an amazing. And you can see why I quickly stopped it and wanted to share it, because it was a window.
Yeah, no, exactly. And just like a lost time, though, you know, like, you know, George Michael's not with us anymore. Bowie's not with us anymore. Obviously, Freddie Mercury had gone by that point, you know, and like, I mean, it was an epic era, wasn't it?
So. It was. All right. Well, that, my friend, in terms of rating, was a Cumberland sausage.
That was a total banger, that one, wasn't it? Yeah.
Total.
Full on Cumberland sausage in that one. Yeah.
Can't get any higher than that. Brilliant. Are there any other tracks like that you think we should watch? Then, you know, kind of actually, it's George Michael I want to follow through on that one.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, something not just a straight Wham, Andrew Ridgeley pop special. Something special, something really like intensely good. You know, like something we don't know.
Yeah, absolutely. Good call. All right, thank you very much. I really enjoyed that.
Good job. Well done.
All right.
See you on the flip side.